in front of his right foot. It tempts Maicon, who closes in, his face almost blank with determination. And the boy, with outrageous insolence, plays it through the defender's legs. There is only just enough room between the V of the bicycle frame and its crossbar for the ball to pass through, but it does pass through, and runs out wide to where the boy's fullback is making an overlapping run. When the pass comes in, it is sweetly hit with some inswing, and the boy meets it with his head. Or he would have. His name is Ricardo Gomez de Barros, and he is 14 years old. His aunt, with whom he lives, he has no parents, although he sometimes hears their voices in his head, calls him Rico. So does his sister. The other kids, the ones who call him anything at all, call him El Brujito, the little magician, the little sorcerer, because he can do impossible things, such as disappear. Turn the wrong way onto a ball, fake you out, and be gone. A minute later he will reappear in a place where he cannot possibly be. He can take the ball on his chest with his back to you, and even if you charge into him and knock him down, you will not find the ball. You will look around for it only to discover that it has somehow found its way to another forward who has outflanked your entire defense. There is perhaps something supernatural about Brujito's ability to do these things, and he himself would not deny it, not out of arrogance, but out of modesty. He is wearing a Deportivo San Juan soccer jersey. Its red and black quarters have faded, and it is ripped at the seam below both armpits. One of his imitation Adidas sneakers is splitting along the seam of the upper and the sole, and the lace of the other has been replaced by green nylon string. The sky above him is pearl white, already pinkish above the tree line. Soon other boys will drift by, and some will call out to him, "Hey, Brujito! Chill, man. Come on down to the boat shed." "Yeah, come on, freak. Hako's got some wicked smoke." He will lift a thumb and say, "Cool. See you later, maybe." But he won't go, even though it is rumored that Raphael's sister will be there tonight, and they say she will do anything. And in a vague and troubling way, he is curious to discover what anything is. The broken-down, patched-up, and doorless building where the kids gather at night is still called the boat shed because in over 200 years no one has bothered to think of anything else to call it. The lower, original parts of its walls are built of massive blocks of chiseled stone that are now green with hairy moss. Thick-rooted ferns grow in their cracks. The boat shed faces onto the rough asphalt dockside. Beyond that, the jetty steps out into the river, its stout old legs gartered with weed. The kids will rig up a sound system and play American hip-hop. They'll maybe light a trash fire in a cut-down oil barrel. They'll open cans of Coke, swig from them, then top them up with rough, cheap cachaça. They'll pass around joints, exclaiming theatrically when they exhale. Lately, some of the older boys have been bringing crack down from the city, impressing the younger ones with the dexterity with which they fashion pipes out of aluminum foil. But he won't go. There are several reasons for this. He is not disliked, but he is not popular. Most of the boys share his fanaticism about soccer, but they cannot share his devotion to its arts. It's too much. They've all watched the soap operas, the ones where some dirt-poor, screwed-up kid who happens to be a soccer genius is discovered in some crappy little town like this one and goes on to win the World Cup or something stupid like that. And they know it's just TV, another kind of dope. But El Brujito believes in it, man. Like he's actually getting ready for it to happen. Crazy, weird. He's okay, but okay like that sorry kid Paulo whose brain is wrong. Harmless, but not someone you'd be down with. And then there's all that religious stuff he's into, same as his kid sister. It comes from being brought up by that local aunt of his with her back-to-Africa veneration thing. Dressing up in that old-style Looney Tunes white outfit, speaking in tongues, and the rest of that crap. Not his fault, but... The girls aren't into him. He's a bit on the short side and stocky. He has this set to his face that makes him look sort of angry even when he isn't, or like he's concentrating on something that no one else knows about.